Hello and welcome to another episode of the Classical Republican television review. So today we're going to be reviewing Andor, which is a new Star Wars show that's coming out. I don't have any spoilers, so don't worry about that. I'm just doing episodes 1 and 2. We'll see how this goes. And it's Saturday morning here in Idaho. I'm wearing my Idaho Phrygian cap of liberty and drinking some grape juice that was on my vine this morning. I've been making juice and canning it today while watching Andor. So we're gonna do a classical Republican review of Andor, similar to how I did some classical Republican analysis of Star Wars. You can see my May the 4th be with you video. And basically my argument was that it wasn't very Republican. They had a republic. It wasn't very Republican. It was more of a liberal democracy. And then they had the Empire. And yeah, the Empire has been portrayed differently over the years in the different movies. And I think the Empire, with the last with the last sequels that came out, the Empire, there's a lot of people saying that the Empire was right and we need order and stuff like that. And yeah, you need order, but you also need freedom and freedom from domination. So yeah, it's not that great of a thing. So with Cassian Andor as the main character, there's not a lot of politics in these first two episodes. It does seem that Cassian comes from a hunter-gatherer band on this planet where the Empire comes when he's a child, and they mine the world, and so they destroy it. They just destroy it. And so there's also in the timeline that's the current timeline of the show where it's taking place, you have this corporation with a security unit, and they are going after Cassian. So because he committed a crime, so that's why. But this corporation seems to fit in the hierarchy of the Empire, kind of like military contractors today. But the corporation seems to have many civil functions as well, helping the Empire to administer its order. So I wonder if they're going to show corporatism. Now I'm talking about not just the idea of having corporations. That's not a bad thing in and of itself, but the idea of corporatism was an economic idea from the late 20th or late 19th, early 20th centuries that went on to influence fascism. So they have alluded to corporatism being part of the Empire in other parts of the Star Wars universe, but maybe they'll get more into that and kind of really explain what the relationship is with corporations and the Empire, and is it really like what Hitler was doing with some of his big businesses during World War II? We'll see. So this was a fascist element, and so they might be using that to make the Empire look bad. So you really haven't had a lot of things in the, other than, they're trying to build super weapons, and there was Operation Cinder, which was mentioned in The Mandalorian. So in The Mandalorian, they mentioned Cinder, and that was you can go search that, Operation Cinder, and that was where the Emperor died, and so he was just going to destroy all the a whole bunch of planets. So yeah, I think it's maybe they're gearing up to really show that the Empire was bad, that arbitrary power is bad, that you need classical republicanism. I do understand from the trailer, anyway, that they are going to have Mon Mothma. I think Mon Mothma is really cool. She brings the rebellion together. You can see more about, you'll learn more about her in Rebels, the TV show, the cartoon TV show. So that was, and she also appears um, in Clone Wars, and there are also some deleted scenes from the episodes 1 through 3. I guess it's episode 2 or 3. I can't remember. Where of the movies of the prequels, where she appears, and she has got something on her mind, and she's going to organize. So yeah, that's I hope they show Mon Mothma and maybe give us more of what they showed us in Rebels, and give us more of how she, what her plans were, and what how she was gonna pull off the rebellion. So that should be really exciting. So until next time, long live the Republic.